First of all, chairs, thank you for the opportunity to participate in this joint hearing. You know who we are. There's roughly 500,000 retirees in the state retirement system. You see us in your districts. We're a good part of the community. We're pumped $12 billion into the state's economy every year. Like Josh, I want to thank you for your past support, and I don't have to talk about things I've had to talk about in the past. The governor has not proposed any cuts in retiree night shift benefits, so that's good. One thing I do want to talk about and raise the level of awareness, and it has to do with the pension COLA, which has not changed in 22 years since it was first enacted. And contrary to the name, it's not a real COLA, it's half a COLA. Whatever the rate of inflation is, pursuant to statutory language, we would get half of the rate of inflation. Not to exceed 3%, never less than 1%. The pension fund is now almost 100% funded, which is incredible. And it totals, let's see, 268 billion. So we think it's time to go back and look at the COLA formula. We can certainly do it. When we get to 100% funded and to make an adjustment to something which has not changed in 22 years, we think it's an important thing to do. One other thing we call to your attention, and it has to do with skilled nursing facilities, and we've talked about this in the past. It's got to be a tiny budget add. If you are in the Empire plan and you are Medicare primary, and you have to go to one of these facilities, you only get 20 days worth of coverage. If you're in the Empire plan and you're not retired and you need to go to one of these facilities, you get 120 days coverage in the same plan. It makes no sense. We've raised this with the prior governor's office. We think it's blatant discrimination. We're in the same system, but if you're on Medicare, you get a incredibly diminished benefit. It makes no sense. We mentioned the survivors benefits. We also think that the people who are in night shift retirees, we pay the IRMA surcharge, which we get reimbursed for, but there's also an IRMA surcharge as it relates to prescription drugs, which the state does not reimburse. The Department of Civil Service doesn't define prescription drugs as a health benefit. Most other people would think that's not the case. So we think language needs to be added to clarify that. We support everything Barbara said about the MCs. We think it's something that could be addressed and should be addressed in this budget. So I thank you very much for the opportunity.